Hey guys, so I'm just going to do a little brief walkthrough of my lesson plan. This is the format that we use at Upson Lee Middle School. So it includes the layout and the specifics of the lesson plan. So the title is The Padlet for Anne Frank. And if you click on this website here, it will take you to the Padlet website, and all students can create a Padlet account for free using their school email. So the essential question is, how can I display my knowledge of the connections and conclusions that I have drawn about the secret annex in the Diary of Anne Frank? So the students are using what they've learned as they've read and watched video clips so far. And the standard that aligns to this is the Reading Informational Standard number 3. And it requires students to analyze in detail how a key individual event or idea is introduced, illustrated, and elaborated in a text. So specifically, students are analyzing what they know about the annex and the details that they've drawn in conclusions during their reading and studying in order to build this presentation. So I'll open up with a video to refresh their memory because, as I said, by now the students will have completely read the entire Diary of Anne Frank, and they will also have seen short, brief snippets from the movie that complement the text. So if you click on the YouTube video, it will take you through a brief walkthrough of the secret annex, and it will show you what it looks like and other details about it. I'll open up after that with giving instructions and passing out the rubrics, and then I'll show them an example of Padlet as I walk them through what I expect of them. So I'm going to click on a Padlet that I have made just as an example to show you guys. So if you notice, in the top left-hand corner of every post is a number, and this dictates the amount of posts that the students should have. So there should be a total of 5 pictures and 3 videos on this, along with each picture or video having a 1 to 2 sentence description. So let's go to the rubric and walk through. If you look on the rubric, it's very laid out. On the left, it's what post number this is, the information needed on the post, a hint to help the students, and then it lays out exactly how many points each thing is worth. So if you scroll down, it tells you everything that you need. And then on the 9th post, you notice the name and date. And then at the end, we have a total of 64 points, and to get the average, their total will be added here and then divided to get the final score. So if students choose to add any new posts, whether it be more comments to another student, extra pictures or videos, just a reminder here to number them in the top left-hand corner. Easier to grade that way. So if I go back up to this comment, this is not numbered because you cannot comment unless somebody has shared it with you. So because I have not shared this with anybody and I don't have anybody else's to reference to, I can't show you the comment feature, but it's kind of like Facebook or Instagram. All you have to do is click on the little drop down box and then you will be able to comment. So the important thing about this is that students need to get in the mindset or the frame of mind of another character, and they're going to imagine that there's somebody that lived in the annex, and then they're going to comment, and these comments can be anything about the annex, about how life was in the annex or struggles that they faced. An example would be how they had to burn their trash at night in order to get rid of it, or how they had to be really quiet during the day, just something along those lines, to let me know that the students were really paying attention to the details in the text. And so if you notice, the I can statement goes along with the essential question, and then the work session just talks about how the students will complete the assignment that I just walked you through. There are differentiation strategies. The first one is use of technology, teacher assistance as needed, and those students who have 504s or IEPs who require accommodations will definitely get those, and they just might have not as many pictures required, or they might not have as many videos required, depending on what their accommodations are. So the closing will just be me answering any questions that students may have about their projects, and so there is a lot of technology in this project. So the use of Google Chromebooks, which our school is lucky enough and fortunate enough to have one-to-one Chromebooks in every classroom. So as students come in, they'll log into their Chromebook and pull up the website, and then we'll go on for the day. Padlet, of course, will be used, and then I also have an active board in my classroom if I were to do this actual assignment next year that I would obviously show the video on that I use for the warm-up activity. And that is just a brief walkthrough of what this lesson plan entails. So if you have any questions or comments, just tag them over in the right, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say.